let's get into Stranger Things and everything they've ripped off and borrowed. We'll say borrowed. We won't say stolen. We'll say borrowed.
We'll say borrowed.
Some steals.
Yeah.
But first off, Matt and Ross Duffer are the creators of Stranger Things. They're identical twins as well.
Are
right?
they? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're identical twins. Co-writers, co-directors, co-producers on the series, and so they're the showrunners basically.
Yeah.
As well as there's another showrunner, I can't remember his name. So the show aired in 2016, and it's like a rare show that created a fan base as fanatic as like a massive movie franchise.
And it happened so quickly because it showed the power of Netflix in streaming and what it's capable of, because within 2 days, everyone was talking about the show, and everyone had watched most of the episodes, and everyone watched the first season within a week, probably at least.
It's kind of like Game of Thrones, where it crossed into like every kind of circle of person.
It was a pop culture phenomenon for sure.
Even bigger than Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah,
I
absolutely.
mean, a lot of shows people binge really quickly, but like Stranger Things showed the power of people staying up for like 14 hours just to watch every single episode of a fucking TV show.
It's crazy.
Because they just want to binge it all so quickly.
It shows that like we're always looking for more new stuff.
Yeah.
And when we're given like it's like a drug, and we're given like a pile of cocaine, we'll just like
shooting that.
Yeah, take
Stranger
it all.
Things right in the vein, dude.
Yeah.
These people are obsessed.
It's insane.
And I understand it. It's a super fun show.
I've binged it too.
Visually, really well made. It's very fun to watch, like so colorful, and it's really well shot.
Yeah.
The acting's great, the writing's fun, the characters are fun.
It brings you back to a different time. It's a lot of fun.
It's very nostalgic for us specifically because we grew up in the 90s. We have brothers who grew up in the 80s, so we got like the best of those decades and all those genres. We love horror movies, we love science fiction movies.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So like every time I watch episodes of Stranger Things, I'm like, oh, that's just like that fucking movie. What do you know? But
do you want to get into the list?
Yeah, we can get into the list. You want to start off?
Yeah.
Where do you want to start off with? Like anything specific, like music or?
I would say the music, because it's the first thing you
let's
take
get
in.
Get into the music.
And the theme for Stranger Things made with the heavily synth.
It's
first,
very catchy.
Yeah, the first time I heard it, I listened to it and I was like, that's Cliff Martinez's theme for Only God Forgives.
So much.
And it's literally note for note the same thing.
It's pretty close. I've actually played them both. And also Tron Legacy.
Yeah.
So, which Daft Punk did. There's that song Rinsler. It's very similar
you're right.
to Stranger Things. Absolutely. That came out in like 2013, 2014.
But I think it's so close to Only God Forgives that it's like, it's troubling. You know what I mean?
It's pretty spot on.
And it's like the thing, no one saw that film. So I don't think anyone was aware of what that music was. Yeah. And Cliff Martinez made a great score for that. Yeah. And I love that score. You love it too. So that's why I was honestly put off by the theme for Stranger Things.
Yeah, because that song Wanna Fight is on my workout playlist.
Oh yeah, that pumps me up.
Yeah, that's a good song. But like that's just like Stranger Things.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna play it in the clip.
And obviously, Only God Forgives was first.
Yeah.
And then also Tron Legacy was first.
Yeah.
And then what else did it sound like? I was just thinking.
It Follows.
It Follows.
Yeah.
So it's very similar to It Follows, which is also a really cool synth heavy score. And I understand that like that 80s synth vibe.
It's great. Yeah,
very popular today. Yeah. Like
it's like the vinyl records of scores.
It's kind of like fashion and movies and music. Like it kind of is like this giant cycle of all this. We regurgitated all this new stuff. Let's go back to the 90s. Let's go back to the 80s.
Let's go back to things we love.
Let's go back to the 70s.
The synth score is, Ennio Morricone did some great work with synths, especially with The Thing, which is one of my favorite scores. Yeah. It's such a great score.
Yeah. And so even like fashion today, like people are going back to the 90s.
Yeah. What's old is new.
Pop music, there's synth everywhere.
That will never change. What's old is new.
But still, the first time I heard Stranger Things, I'm like, Only God Forgives, Cliff Martinez, holy shit.
100%.